If you died tomorrow, would you be proud of how you spent today? Think about that for a moment. Not next month, not next year, tomorrow. Most people are alive, but few are truly living. They're moving through life on autopilot. Wake up, scroll, work, Netflix, sleep, repeat. Never fully present, never fully engaged. I was that person for years until a wake-up call forced me to change. In this video, I'm going to share exactly how to break free from autopilot mode and start living with real intention before it's too late. If you're feeling stuck in a routine that's stealing your life away one forgettable day at a time, this might be the most important video you ever watch. We get roughly 30,000 days on this planet. That's it. And if you're watching this, you've probably already used up thousands of them. The problem is, we treat time like it's unlimited. We postpone joy, adventure, and meaningful connections for some mythical someday that never arrives. This is autopilot mode, when your days blend together in a fog of routine. You're not making decisions anymore. Your habits are making them for you. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Can't remember? That's the autopilot trap. And here's what's even scarier. The longer you stay on autopilot, the faster time seems to fly by. Remember how summer vacation felt endless when you were a kid? That's because your brain was constantly processing new experiences. Your neural pathways were lighting up with every new discovery. First bike ride, first swim in the ocean, first heartbreak. But as adults, we settle into routines. Monday looks like Tuesday looks like every other day. Our brains don't bother creating distinct memories because nothing stands out as different. That's why you can barely remember what you did last month, but can vividly recall a vacation from 5 years ago. The fix: inject novelty into your life. Our brains mark time through new experiences. Take a different route home. Try foods that scare you. Visit places where you don't speak the language. Learn an instrument. The more you break routines, the richer and fuller your life becomes, and the slower time feels. But many of us avoid this by hiding behind busy. "I'm just so busy" has become our society's status symbol. We fill every waking moment with tasks, meetings, and endless scrolling, then wonder why we feel empty despite being productive. Here's a simple but powerful filter I use: the deathbed test. When you're 90 years old, looking back at your life, will you wish you'd answered more emails, spent more time in traffic, watched more Netflix? Or will you wish you'd had more meaningful conversations, pursued that crazy dream, told people how you really felt about them? The most powerful word in your vocabulary isn't yes, it's no. Say no to the unimportant so you can say yes to what truly matters. And what matters most, almost always, it's relationships. Think of relationships like bank account, small daily deposits, a text checking in, a genuine compliment. Being fully present in conversation accumulate more value than rare grand gestures. Research shows that the quality of our relationships is the strongest predictor of happiness, stronger than money, fame, or success. Even weak connections matter. That acquaintance you barely know might introduce you to your future business partner or spouse. Here's my challenge to you. After this video, text someone you care about, not to ask for anything, just to say, "I was thinking about you today." Watch what happens. Your relationships shape your reality, but so does your work. Many of us spend our 20s chasing money or status, only to wake up at 40, realizing we've been climbing the wrong ladder. Instead of thinking of your career as a ladder, think of it as a jungle gym. Move sideways, diagonally, even down sometimes to position yourself for long-term fulfillment. The highest paid skills today didn't even exist 15 years ago. So optimize for growth and learning, not just cash, especially early on. Embrace being a beginner. Your willingness to look foolish is directly proportional to how quickly you'll grow. But even with clear goals and time to pursue them, nothing moves without energy. You can't manage time if you're exhausted, full stop. Your physical state affects everything: your decisions, your creativity, your relationships. The good news: small shifts create massive results. A 5-minute walk after meals improves your cognition more than caffeine. Sleeping 30 minutes more reduces your risk of chronic disease by 18%. Cutting processed foods for just 2 weeks can reset your taste buds. Use energy as a filter. If something consistently drains you without recharging your spirit, question why you're doing it. And when you find something that lights you up, don't just consume it, teach it. You don't need decades of experience to teach something. You just need to be one step ahead of someone else. When you explain concepts out loud, you're forced to organize your thoughts. You discover gaps in your understanding. You learn at a deeper level. And here's the secret: people don't connect with perfection, they connect with humanity. Don't hide your struggles or your journey, share them. Your vulnerability creates space for others to be vulnerable too. But what if you don't have the ideal circumstances? That's actually perfect. Limited budget, limited time, limited resources. Good. Constraints force innovation. The most creative solutions come from working within boundary, not from unlimited freedom. Some of history's greatest achievements came from people working with what they had. Shakespeare wrote King Lear during a plague quarantine. Instagram started as a simple photo-sharing app because they couldn't compete with Facebook. Nintendo created Game & Watch because they couldn't make advanced consoles. Stop trying to master everything. Be a deliberate amateur in some areas. Stay curious, ask stupid questions, and through all of this, work on managing your emotions. Here's something fascinating. Emotions only last about 90 seconds chemically in your body. Everything after that is your mind keeping them alive. Learning to pause between stimulus and response is a superpower. It's the difference between reacting and responding. The conversations you're avoiding are precisely the ones you need to have. The emotions you're suppressing are exactly the ones you need to process. Tough conversations build deep trust. Processed emotions create real growth. So, what's the ultimate goal of breaking out of autopilot? True wealth isn't measured in dollars, it's measured in freedom. Specifically, the freedom to spend your time how you want, with the people you love, doing work that matters. Most people sacrifice their time to get more money, then spend that money trying to buy back the time they lost. You can choose differently. You can define success on your own terms. The question isn't if you're alive. The question is, are you awake? Start today. Break one routine. Have one difficult conversation. Take one step toward a dream you've been postponing, because 30,000 days go by faster than you think. If any part of this video resonated with you, feel free to subscribe. There's more coming on Living with Intention, and I'd love to have you along for the journey. And leave a comment with one thing you're going to do differently tomorrow to break out of autopilot. Remember, you don't need to change everything at once. You just need to take the first step.